Alright, so we're here today at the Colorado River, Kremlin, Colorado, our hometown. We're here to highlight two different things. One is dynamic lures, HD trout. We're going to be highlighting, I don't know, we'll probably try 5 or 6 different lures here over the next hour, 2 hours. May change spots, but we'll start here, which leads into the second thing is kind of a tutorial on ice off on the river, springtime here in the high Rockies. Fish can be a little tricky as soon as the ice is off. They're not overly aggressive, they're still a little dormant. The rainbows are in spawn, so they're even a little trickier to get caught right now. The hatchlings aren't really out yet, so you know, using these lures, they'll get a lot more aggressive as the year goes on and those little fry get bigger. But right here you can see we've got a couple different bodies of water coming together, and we come from shallow to deep. So we're going to fish them a little unconventionally. We're going to be throwing these directly up the river into the shallow water, and we're going to bring them right down into their faces. You know, a lot of people say you shouldn't do that, which is true. You know, if you were fishing a panther martin, you lose all your action, so it's just a piece of metal coming down the water. And same could be said for this lure. You don't have any action, but if you think about it in terms of real life, a real baby fish swimming down that isn't going to be going side to side. It's going to be with ease. The action is going to be when they're struggling to come up. And the same can be said when you're fishing with this lure. So the other thing you kind of want to practice on is you're going to touch bottom. You want to be able to tell the difference between a hit and the bottom. Last thing you want to do is set your hook into a log, big chunk of moss, the backside of a rock. Doesn't do you any good, just end up losing your lures. So here we go.
Lock that moss out there.
Yep. Hey, up already, huh? Good boy.
He tried swallowing that one.
Really? First cast, clearly these bad boys work.
Rule 1, you always go after the lure.
but you gotta. I can't even move it.
Find your head. You're snagged.
That's on my old body.
You just hooked on it or what?
Yeah. Looks like that one you caught yesterday almost. So much. That's not for me. Just me out of the magic. Their tongues are sharp. Another nice rainbow.
Something you run into in public water. It's all hooked up to somebody else's old line. So, probably good he caught the fish.
Because I don't think that was this. I have it in my hand. Would you fucking relax?
Alright, so as you can see, you know, not the greatest hookup. Barely got corner of its mouth, but
Good fish. Ripping lips.
ripping lips.
That's a nice one. That's a pretty fish. Pretty fish.
Gorgeous fish. Right in the middle of spawn. Good color. Nice medium.
Give me that lure back.
Cody's on the board.
Alright, next thing I wanted to talk about was fishing around objects in a river. I doubt the video can pick it up, but there's a platformed rock out here. I was actually on my way down to some better spots, but I thought I'd stop here and try, so. God, I followed it all the way up. Tell you, these lures are awesome. They're great at going up and over objects. By no means do I mean just go throw it into stuff and think you're not going to get snagged, but little practice, you can definitely work it over some things. Alright, we're on the Troublesome Creek. It's a tributary to the Colorado River. Maybe decided after fishing the river for a couple hours this morning to go ahead and head up the creek. Like I said before, rainbows are in the middle of spawning, so they come upstream to do that and see if we can pull out of here.
Got a nice rainbow here just out of this little creek. There's another one in there. He hasn't come out yet, but we'll get him too. Got a big brown here. Mitch caught here. Ripping lips.
I'll switch it for now. That is a big fish. Woo! On the brown trout lure even. Well, that's the brookie trout. It's a heck of a fish. Coming out of this little creek.
Right there.